Hello guys, Dino here. Welcome back to my review of Town's last week of pre-season. Can you believe I'm saying that? Apologies, my face looks like I've sort of been out in the sun too long. I haven't been, but there we go. It just makes it look like I have. But anyway, this video is going to be about the final week of pre-season and what Grimsby have been up to in the final week of pre-season. They've had 3 games in the last week, which I will bring you all up to date with, which we will start with very, very soon. Give you a little bit of information about the community fun day that is taking place as well, the start of next week, and also a little bit of what's coming up in the next week from me, involving Grimsby, of course. And I've got a little bit of something for the National League supporters, and what I've got going up on the channel this week. So keep your eyes and watch the video for that. So rather than me rambling on about just being so awesome, we'll move on to what's been happening this week with the Mariners, shall we? Here we go. The week started off with a win against Lincoln City on the Tuesday night in wet conditions. Well, I say wet conditions, it sort of happened towards the end for me. And I'll take you into that in a second. As for the football, the Mariners did pick up a good, successful victory against our local rivals, our local League One rivals. A 2-0 win when Alex Hunt, who scored the first goal, was a cracking goal by Alex, I have to say, and Danny Rose, another beautifully struck goal, won the game for the Mariners. I thought the first hour for the Mariners was really absolutely fantastic. I thought we were the better side throughout. We had Niall Maher, we had Harvey Rogers, we had Toby Malarkey and Anthony Glennon. They formed the defence. Obviously Jake Eastwood was in goal, while Hunt, Harry Clifton, Camille Conte, Abu Issa and Charles Burnham was the midfield, while Danny Rose was captain in attack. Luke Waterfall, Danny Amos, Michel Fete, Kieran Green, Gavin Holohan, Evan Corey, Donovan Wilson and Harvey Cartwright were all on the substitutes bench. And like I said, for the first hour it was all Mariners really. We just looked the better. We were the better side actually for most of the game. It was a pleasing when you could see the patterns of play that Paul Hurst's side was trying to get into. It's like they want to try and play quick, one-touch stuff. They don't necessarily want to release the ball shots-wise too soon, but they want to really turn these defences. You can tell that. They're trying to use the ball over the top at select times rather than just going directly to that. But having somebody like Danny Rose, Anthony Glennon is loving life, I think, playing with Danny, because some of our crossing this pre-season has been good. If not, it's led to a shot. It's led to defences having to be on their toes, as was the same for Lincoln. They had to be on their toes, and it was a good workout, a good start to the week. The 2-0 win over Lincoln City. Unfortunately, we did lose Toby Malarkey, which is very disappointing. Toby's had a great start to in pre-season to life with the Mariners. Hopefully he won't be out for too long. People did notice that Otis Khan wasn't available in either the Lincoln game or the Boston game. I think he picked up an injury. It may have been in training he picked up the injury, but we move on from the Lincoln game, which was a good which was a good win. We then moved on to 24 hours later. We were at our National League North counterparts in Boston. So it was a return for Paul Hurst back to his former club. And we came up against the former Mariner while there in Zach Mills. He is at Boston nowadays. And it was a good start for the Mariners. And I said, well, I say a good start. We had a good 20 minutes in that first half where we dominated. We got the first goal against run of play a bit, because I think Boston started better than we did, and then we just got to grips with it a little bit. And youngster Cameron Gardner scored the opening goal, and it was a belt of a goal, I have to admit, for the young lad. It was pleased to see, and former person that was linked to the Mariners, Michael Bostwick, a couple of seasons ago, scored an own goal to double Town's advantage. But in the second half, Town never started. It was kind of a dodgy second half. We didn't really get to grips in the second half. Obviously, players such as that obviously didn't play the night before, like Harvey Carter, like Aaron Braithwaite, Luke Waterfall, Jamie Bramwell, Danny Amos, Harvey Tomlinson, Gavin Holohan, Kieran Green, Evan Curry, Edwin Essel and Gardner. They were all in the attack. Mitchell, Cameron Walsh, Shaquille Brown that came on at the end, and Billy Bradley were all named as substitutes. As you can see, it really was a mixed bag. And obviously I mentioned about Zach Mills getting into the Boston side, but it was good to see Zach out there playing and at a good level. National League North is not to be sniffed at these days, I must admit. And what I will say, credit to Boston for the stadium. It's a lovely stadium. I've been there once before, but a lovely, lovely stadium. And just a shame about the weather. The Mariners fell to defeat 3-2 there. Like I said, Town didn't turn up second half. It was all Boston just turned the screw, and overall deserved the win. In the end, they were deserved winners. But still some positives to come out of that in a way for Town. 2 more goals in pre-season, so we can't really sniff at it too much. But it's a good run out for a few of the youngsters, and good luck to Boston for the remainder. For the upcoming remainder, for the start of their National League North season, which starts next week as well. And we played our final pre-season friendly against Fleetwood. That was done today, and we lost 1-0, unfortunately. A 1-0 defeat at Fleetwood. But I wasn't there for the game. I was meant to be, but I couldn't get there. And I was following it on social media, and we looked like we caused some real trouble there. Anthony Glenn looked like he put a great cross in for Danny Rose. Danny Rose got to it and hit the post with an opportunity, and we kept pressing. We went sort of in Fleetwood's face, and really started strongly, which is something I think the Mariners didn't do a lot last year. Didn't start games very well. We were kind of sluggish at the beginning. Well, we're not starting that way in games. Like I said, losing 1-0. Former Mariner Toto Enciala is actually in the Fleetwood ranks. He played today. Obviously, he'll be happy with the clean sheet that his team got. But a lot of promising things for the Mariners to take away. Obviously, one being Danny Rose. Also, Aloysius was good. Charles Vernon again doing his thing. Anthony Glennon doing great at wing back. Fete came in for Malarkey and did a great job as well. This Mariners team looks exciting. I do know that we have lost a few players. Obviously, Miguel Pike is the main one, but obviously I think obviously we've lost Toby for a little while now as well. Aloysius took a bang, as Paulo has put in his post-match. Hopefully it is just a bang, and hopefully he can be alright for the season opener next week. But overall, I think the pre-season was good. I think one good thing is I saw someone say before that we're kind of lacking goals. Well, in pre-season, Town have only not scored in 2 games. So I think we probably need to show up the defence a little bit more than at the minute, but that I think will come in time and knowing each other's game better. But I'm very hopeful with what I've seen with our overall play. We haven't played badly in any of the games. I've seen we've been unlucky in some. But I think it's a very, very good pre-season. Anybody that was at Fleetwood today, what did you think? Or anybody in general that's been to any pre-season games or just generally been steadily following Town over pre-season? What's your guys' take on it? Mine is, thankfully pre-season is over and now the games that matter will occur. And I think, but there's a lot of promising signs for the Mariners if we can just get it to click. So, but leave your comments down below if you were at Fleetwood, because like I said, I couldn't make it. And let me know what you thought. It read well. It read like the Mariners really gave it everything they had. They just could not get that breakthrough against Fleetwood. So, leave your comments down below or around on social media. And let me know what your thoughts on the pre-season was. Now, just a quick reminder for anybody that will be going. The Community Fun Day is happening on Monday. So if you do see this video before then, it will be happening on Monday. It takes place on the 31st of July. That's where young Mariners and families can go and enjoy a free day to go and meet the Mariners. They can go and see a training session. The kids can go and have a good fun day. They've got things. They've got things like face painting, and I'm sure they've got some good little events for the youngsters to get involved in. It should be a fun day. It takes place from Monday at 9:30. So 9:30 start. The squad and the management will be out on the pitch around about 10 a.m. And there you can meet them and sign autographs and pose for selfies with the players. And also watch the training session. And then there'll be an opportunity again afterwards to meet them and before they take a break for an hour for lunch. And then they return for the team photograph. That'll probably be around about 1 o'clock for that. But again, you'll get a chance to meet them after that. And during the whole event, don't forget the Mariners Trust Bar will be open for hot and cold refreshments. And that the club look forward to meeting all the young fans there and families there. So remember, the event starts at 9:30, runs till 2 o'clock. That they can access Blundell Park via the entrance to the fan zone. So please note that none of the club car parks will be open to supporters due to a number of organisations attending the event. So go through the fan zone is the best way to get into Blundell Park Monday morning. And it should be a great event. I'm sure a lot of the kids and families will enjoy the day. It'll be a fantastic day. I'm sure people like Chaz Vernon, I'm sure Danny Rose will be very popular as well to get, and Danny Amos and all the lads. I'm sure they'll all be popular to get. The kids will want to get their autographs and have a little chat with them all, and all good. And so do go down there if you can on Monday morning to see the Mariners and to enjoy the family fun day at Blundell Park on Monday at 9:30 in the morning. That's when the event starts. So get down there and support. It should be a great fun day for everybody involved. So that is pretty much the week done for Grimsby. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I've got coming up, football related, mainly Mariners related, but football related. Obviously, during the week, I will have my League 2 predictions of where I think what the table will be. That'll be coming out in the early part of this week. I will also do a rundown of the opening fixtures as well. I'll be doing a preview of Grimsby's opening game at home to Wimbledon. That's coming this week as well. Can't believe the football season is right upon us right now. You know, it doesn't feel like 10 minutes since we were at Blundell Park before. And in 1 week we'll be back at Blundell Park battling for points. So we've got the League 2 league predictions. I am going to do a National League predictions because I haven't forgot some of my followers who are National League clubs. They will also get a predictions video for that league as well. I haven't forgotten because I will be following that just because I like the league, to be honest. But most of the Grimsby stuff will be the preview for Wimbledon, the League 2 table predictions, and where I think Grimsby will finish and how I think Grimsby will do. Will it be all about Wrexham? We'll find out with League 2. And it's just going to be a fun time of football again. The football content is back fully. I'm going to do them as regularly as I can. Preview as many Grimsby Town matches as I can. I'll give you a little review when I go to the games. I'll give a little review as well after the games on what I think of it and what I think could happen, or how the game has been. It's going to be a busy time. I have got another couple of personal announcements which I haven't actually said on social media yet, but I've got a big role personally, so I'm looking forward to talking to people about that in the coming weeks. But this is about the football, so like I said, there'll be a league prediction video. There will be a day one score predictions, but that will not involve the Grimsby game because that is going to have its own preview. I'll be previewing the Grimsby Wimbledon game. We'll have the score predictions for the week, what I think will happen in the other games that take place, and a lot of football content coming this week. So hit that subscribe button if you want to find out when I upload content, because it's going to be a busy time. Mariners fans, football fans, all over the world, shall we say. Keep up with this channel for Mariners content and lower league content. Why not? And I will see you guys very, very soon. Well, quite a few times over this week, really. So keep your eyes peeled for future videos. I'll be back very, very soon. Ta-ra for now, and have a good one, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.